Hey there, my friend. Welcome to Luloa Yoga. I'm Lauren, and I'm so glad that you are joining me for this quick reset practice. We are just going to dive right on in, starting in Sukhasana, a cross-legged seat. So I invite you to come on down and join me. Wiggle around. Feel yourself get a little bit more grounded here, and we bring hands to the front of the knees to just help lift up out of that backside. So the spine starts to unfurl. We feel that chest slightly lift. And then take those shoulders up high towards the ears. Pull the shoulder blades together and then relax them down your back. And then we want to just pause here and give ourselves just a few moments to kind of settle. So maybe your eyes close with me, or they could stay open. But just a couple of breaths here, easily inhaling, but letting that breath come in a little bit more full. And a sigh. And we do that a couple times again, just noticing the sound of the breath, the expanse of the lungs, the pause in between the inhale and exhale. And then just one more time. And taking all of that awareness now that we're cultivating in just this first minute and a half together. And let's move around to hands and knees. Coming right into some cat-cows. Those knees are underneath your hips, hands under the shoulders. And we bring the belly towards the mat on an inhale. And exhale, tailbone down, chin to chest. Really stretch across that back, upper back. And then do it again, inhaling. Again, keeping this mindfulness and what is happening, the way the breath feels, the way the body feels as you move. But then noticing, how do those hands feel? Pressing down into the mat. Let's take just one more round. And then we'll take it from here into a child's pose. Let's take those knees wide apart. Bring your big toes to touch. And we sink the hips back towards the heels, but keep up onto those hands for me. Let's walk the arms forward, sliding that forehead down onto the mat. And once you land here, how much can you tiptoe right fingers and then left fingers forward? Maybe just a half of an inch more on either side. And you take a couple of breaths, feeling that length come into the body. Letting those hips sink a little bit further back. We're going to stay here just another breath. Before we slowly lift up, inhaling round that upper back, come all the way up. Let those feet lift up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze the glutes. We draw the hips forward. And then send it back. So slow and steady, hips go back, child's pose. And then we bring it right back forward, round your upper back. Feet lift up, tail under pelvis, hips towards the mat, lift up out of that chest. Hips go back one more time, same thing. All right, we're taking it all the way up. Take your time though, no rush. Tail under, glutes squeeze. And then we shift it back. Pausing there. Before coming right back up, and we're gonna flip right around, my friend. All right, so we're coming into Janu Sirsasana. So sending that right leg out, your left knee bends. We have the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Face that leg, sit up tall. And then exhale, we want to fold towards that right leg. Hands can come forward to the foot or either side of the leg, the toes, whatever works. But we're here, just a few breaths. Again, being really intentional about sensation and focusing on what you are feeling. Let's take one more breath. And we'll walk in slowly, letting that rounded back unfurl. And then we just swap those legs out. So we shift. Now we have left leg out, right knee bent, sole of the foot to that inner thigh. Face that leg. So belly button towards that inner thigh, sit up tall. And then we fold, make an offering with that chest towards the leg. Arms come forward, and same thing, hands wherever comfortable. And this can be a very rounded position, or if it feels a little tight in the low back, stay more lifted, flat back. But we're here just another couple of breaths. Again, what does that breath feel like? What does it sound like? And we'll walk up out of this slowly, my friend, one arm at a time, and we're coming right back into Sukhasana where we started. So we bend that left knee, we sit here, hands to the front of the knees, we roll the shoulders yet again up and back, and I want you to pause. What do you notice? How do you feel? We'll close right here with just one big cleansing breath. Inhale. And sigh it out. Hands to the heart. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.